Pat, what are you doing?
So Joey went down to Vegas 2 days before me. He's been there, well, for 2 days now. And we were supposed to record today at noon. Hasn't picked up his phone calls.
What time is it now?
3 p.m. Hasn't picked up his texts. No one can find Joey. So I'm going to call the Mirage Hotel, spoiler alert, where he's staying, and we're going to try and get a hold of him that way. And before...
Thank you for calling Mirage Las Vegas. Your call may be recorded for quality purposes.
Good.
Information you provide during
I hope it's recorded.
The purposes for which it may be used are subject to our privacy policy. Available at
Oh my God.
ngmresorts.com.
This might be like too real for the thing.
To speak with the concierge, please press 2.
No.
To speak with the lost and found department,
Maybe.
press 3.
I have a lost guest.
To speak with the hotel operator, please press 4. To repeat the...
I'm so mad right now.
Thank you for calling the Mirage Resort and Casino. All of our operators are currently serving other guests. Please stay on the line, and your call will be answered momentarily. Your call is very important to us.
I just have his name. It's Joseph Camasta.
Spell the last name?
Camasta.
Joseph, right?
Yep.
Is he already checked in?
Oh, he's checked in.
All right. And you want me to connect you to him?
That would be lovely. Thank you.
Okay. And what is your name, just so I can reference you when I get in contact with the room?
Erica Nardini.
Eric?
Erica Nardini.
Oh, Erica Martini. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Let me get. Let me try to contact the room.
Great. He's gonna stick his Eric.
I mean, he'll pick up.
Hello?
Look at who it is.
Oh my God.
Joey Camasta. Alive and I'm assuming not well. Where have you been, bitch?
I'm being recorded on the line right now.
Oh, we're recording right now. You know that we were supposed to record 6 hours ago, right?
What time is it?
It's your time. It's 12:21 in the afternoon. Me and Marty have been waiting around all day for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Literally the guy just left my room. I'm sorry.
The guy just left your room? What guy?
No, he left hours ago.
Who?
I was high up. I came home with a and a straight boy, and then I stood out of my room, and then I had a black guy come from the hotel. He comes to my room to blow up.
Well, we don't accept your apology. But I'm going to record the opening of the show myself, and I will see you in Vegas in a couple of days.
Now, can I speak to Erica really quickly?
I'll talk to you soon. Bye, Joey.
What? Was this on TV?
That went well.
I don't think that went well. All right, let's start the podcast.
And that is what we have been dealing with all day. Ladies, welcome on into episode number 95 of Out and About. If you notice, I'm in a different spot right now. I'm in the radio room, okay? And I do have a couple tumblers here that we are going to be releasing to you. They're very nice. But regardless, Trish is a little bit upset at old Nana. She's in Vegas, and Marty and I have been waiting all day to record with her. By the time this comes out, I will also be in Vegas, and we'll be made up and in a good spot. But right now, I'm upset. Marty, how you feeling?
A little irritated, gotta say. Been trying to put the episode together, and we haven't gotten a hold of our boy, but glad he's okay, honestly. I was starting to worry about whether he was actually alive or not.
You know what's funny? I didn't even care about his... I was so heated. I know he's going to watch this. Joey, you piece of shit. I go, he's drink. Everyone's like, is he okay? Is he okay? I go, Nana's okay. Trust me, he's fine. He's going to pick up. He's going to say something that'll instantly make me love him again. And he picks up. He goes, hello. I go, you fucking scumbag. But hey, Vegas, it gets the best of people. So I'm actually there right now as this show comes out. I flew in yesterday, and we're there for a top secret thing for VH1. It's going to be very fun. I'm going to talk about that in a little bit. We also have Emma Willmann, the comedian, on the show. She is fantastic. We chatted from everything to her comedy career to her talking, about her hole and about her beaver and being a lesbian. We played a game of Would You Rather, and then we had 1 month trial Ethan come in as well, who's a guy who has some past with Barstool. We did a haircut wheel with him, so we have a very, very fun show. I hope the beginning of this, the little contention, doesn't get in the way of anything for you guys and the listener, and I don't think it will, but some people just can't handle Vegas, Marty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And the second I saw old Nana live on that IG, she was texting me late last night. I saw her live on the IG at the slot machine. She goes, "Okay, Yana, I'm down bad here at the slots, smoking with those. What are those sunglasses called? They're like the outfielders wear them. You know what I'm talking about?
I think it's a weird company. Like Riff Raff used to wear them. That's where I knew them from originally.
It's called. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but. We'll get into that soon. We'll get into our interview with Emma soon. This episode is brought to you by Manscaped. Have you started your spring cleaning yet? The carpets need cleaning, the drapes need dusting, and your lawn needs mowing. We're talking about bush, people. It's time to clear out your winter bush with Manscaped Performance Package 4.0. It includes the Lawnmower 4.0 with all new skin-safe electric trimmer, the Weed Whacker, which is for ear and nose trimmings, the Crop Preserver. So you want to put a little deodorant on the ball sack or on the coochie? You can do that with the Crotch Preserver, the Crop Reviver, which is a ball spray toner. Do you know what that is?
No.
Maybe it just makes your balls shine.
Seems like an odd product.
It does, but it seems like something we need.
Yeah, I'll try it.
The summer's around the corner. We don't want a disaster of a bikini line, and it also comes with the Magic Mat. So this is something you can actually use. You go shave your pubes above the toilet. You put the mat around it, and it's just like a little thing that you just pick up all your pubes after, and then you put them in a bag and you save them for later.
Now that's huge.
That's massive. That's very big. And right now you can get 20% off all of this plus free shipping with code ABOUT at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with code ABOUT at manscaped.com. Huge thank you to Manscaped for coming on and sponsoring the show. We love you guys. I'll be using you in Vegas. I mean, what else do we say before we get to Emma? I'm a little bit irked here, but the more I talk about it, the more I'm starting to just realize how hilarious it was. Like, I don't know what Marty cut down from the conversation, but it was 5 minutes of Joey trying to explain why he ditched us today, and I understood maybe 7 seconds.
Yeah, we'll see how it works as a podcast. We'll see how the audio comes out, but wild video. Absolutely wild.
All I heard was him say, "Guy on 27th floor and a trans on the..." I go, "Joey, all I want is an apology." I think I said that. I go, "No, we accept your apology, Joey." So we're good. This episode is awesome. Emma Willmann, comedian, friend of mine. Her and Joey actually knew each other from 2016. Believe it or not, they had each other's numbers. So it was a wild interview. It was a ton of fun. We're going to try and get some more comedians on. And with that, we're going to get right into our interview with Emma Willmann. Here it is. All right. The lovely Emma Willmann is in here. We were just chatting off camera, and I kind of wish we got it on camera because Joey not only showed you a photo of an asshole with cum on it.
Yes.
We were doing a good old-fashioned pill swap.
Okay.
You did a pill swap?
Showed me that was a whoa picture.
That'll wake you up, girl. Well, you told us you stopped working out, so we got to do something to kickstart the system early in the morning, and nothing does it quite like a cummy hole.
That is a cummy hole.
That is a cummy hole.
Were you, what happened when you just got an airdrop totally randomly? Just out of nowhere?
He Google imaged that.
This is my own image. It's not my own image.
That's Twitter. That feels like Twitter porn. Is that not Twitter porn?
Twitter.
Yeah, that's Twitter porn.
There we go. Okay.
Are you familiar with Twitter porn?
No, and I do watch a lot of porn, but I've never gone on Twitter porn. Maybe I should
Joey,
stop
put that
watching
thing
porn.
down.
That picture
is grotesque, and I'm just Marty. I can't believe you sent that to him.
It's warm in here. I know. Thank you, Marty.
Sorry, guys.
It's it looks like it just looks like it looks like that. It just is so recent.
Yeah, it's very fresh.
Very fresh.
That's iPhone 13.
That's HD. Okay, you said you complimented our cameras.
Yeah,
that's what the quality will get you.
Okay.
So that's how we start off every show. Just quick hole check.
Yeah.
So if you wouldn't mind propping those legs up there, sister, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna check them both out.
I love going in and seeing Pat, but that hole check is brutal. Like, what hole check? I'm like, he doesn't make you do that.
He does make, and the weird thing is the cameras aren't on.
Yeah, you gotta go over to his house, you gotta do the freaking hole check, all that,
All the
thing.
pre-screenings.
That's called Oh God, I was gonna. What's that doctor? The gymnastics doctor?
Oh, Larry Nasser.
He's totally developed his practices from Larry Nasser. Believe it or not. Too dark for 10 a.m. I don't know.
That guy.
Ugh.
Could he get the? He's done. He's out. He's in jail for 20,000.
Did he kill himself?
No, he
had to have fucking
the other
killed
guy.
himself.
The other guy killed himself. There
Really?
Was there was like another.
That's
coach.
a gymnast that was pulling them to sleep on painkillers.
No,
and
it
he'd
was all
be
kinds of
like, "Let me
fucked up.
check your knee," and then he'd shove a fist in their ass.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
they weren't. They were awake when it was happening.
Yeah,
That's
Not
worse.
even-
but they were
not
like
subtle.
kids.
Ew.
Not subtle.
Awful.
It was
Brutal.
not subtle. Anyway,
Yeah.
What have you been up to? Tell us. You got comedy specials coming up.
I'm on the road. I've been bopping around New York, just performing a bunch. You know, just trying to maintain over here.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm being 100% honest, the last time I was in here in person,
Yeah.
I was a beacon of health and wellness.
She was like, you ever see like people who are like triathlon fit?
And I didn't
It's just, like,
appreciate it.
Svelte.
Oh, I saw on
Yeah.
your Instagram. I got bricked up.
And I didn't.
I saw
That's
those
the thing. I
abs.
didn't appreciate it at all. Didn't
Yeah.
appreciate it one bit.
Right.
That was the last. Because when was that? Like 10 months ago.
It had to have been. We did
Yeah.
like over an
Well,
hour.
I
We
always
just
say,
sat here and
I
ripped
look
it
at
up.
pictures. I say, I wish I was as fat as I thought I was when I wasn't fat.
I
You know what I mean?
know.
Like, when you're crying and like, oh my God. And you look back at your picture and you're like, you were hysterical thing. You were so fat
Yep.
back then. He's like, I would give anything to be that fat again.
100%.
Ugh.
I wonder if we'll ever like change our thinking on that. Because maybe I'll come in a year.
Yeah.
And I'll be fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, although when I wasn't here last time, I was missing a front tooth. So.
Oh.
Were you?
Yeah.
Which one is the new one?
I got this tooth popped out.
Let me see.
How?
And now, so I had
On the job?
veneers, and one of them.
Well, she went down on a lady, and she went a little too hot.
Now she had one of those piercings. Okay.
Now she had a
got my
clitoral
tooth
piercing.
stuck on it. I've been with one person with that actually. It was
Really?
it was like almost like confusing. Like I didn't know. It was like I didn't really want to be bumping my teeth, but I had veneers, and I was doing a boxing class, and I punched myself in the face,
Oh wow.
and it broke the veneer, and then I was walking around with no tooth for like 2 weeks.
That's a
It
fucking
didn't cost an extra like $2,000 to have it fixed.
It was so expensive.
annoying.
It was unbelievable.
That's why I'm afraid to get it. Like I've been offered free teeth before, but I know like that's like making a deal with the devil. Like
It
I
is.
can think of me these free teeth, and then one falls fucking out. I can't afford $2,000 to fix a tooth,
100%.
and
I
then
feel
you're
like
fucked.
It's
Yeah.
so like teeth are so they're either good or you look like a fucking idiot. Like
Yeah.
if you look like Wayne Diamond from like Uncut
It's
Gems.
true.
It's like if they don't do them right, like the angle isn't right. Like you just don't
Yep.
want to be able to tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I keep my teeth the way I do.
Yeah.
I
Nice
just don't
teeth.
want to be able to tell.
They're very white.
I have a gum line issue.
I had to get my gums. They like cut my gums up too, but don't get free teeth because I got a deal on my teeth the first
Yeah.
round, and then they started popping out.
Just
What are you
speak
talking
for 'em?
about?
I
They
got
fell out?
Well, they started popping out, and then when I punched myself, that like made one of them fall out. Pop out, not that expensive to fix. Punch self.
Oh, because it breaks the actual tooth.
Yeah. Don't get free teeth. All right, I'm gonna take my jacket off, but
now
I
she
feel
will
rude about
disrobe.
We
We
have the
sweatshirt.
world's biggest John Feidelberg fan reveal coming up. Here it is. Whoa, sad voice.
Have you seen John Feidelberg since he shaved his face? He looks like a young,
No.
He is so
lesbian
hot.
woman now.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You would be.
He looks hot.
Good for him.
I feel like he is who you want to look like.
Yes.
With a shaved
yes,
face.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Masculine,
Yes. Yes.
just
Yes.
broad chest,
Yes.
very big muscles,
Yes. Absolutely.
Nice hug on him.
nice cock on him.
And you
No,
should.
are you wearing a Packer?
No.
Okay.
You. No. I'm just
No,
kidding.
I should be.
He should be.
I feel like it would like fall out of my pants or something. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I wouldn't do it right.
Right. There's like a
What is
harness
it?
panty. Well, people, trans men wear Packers, which is like it's a flaccid
Oh,
penis
yeah, yeah.
with balls.
And some of them. I mean.
I had one once.
Yeah.
It was for a costume, but
I've worked to bed as
they're
well.
very squishy and yummy. I put it in my
Yeah.
face like this.
That's great.
Well, you jerk off, you put it on your face.
Sometimes.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I like Packers.
I love that.
Should we buy one?
I'm surprised we don't have one yet.
No, we have a pair of peckers in the studio.
They can be. Oh boy!
Now,
Wow.
these are our Hooters. We like to keep these around just in case the lady
Oh,
comes
these
back
are
out at me.
great.
Right?
Yeah.
Feel free to take
These
them for
are
a spin.
great.
Yeah.
Anything you
These
want.
are
Now
like-
these are built for speed.
These are really These are quality.
Those
Right?
are about
They're
too
They're
large.
really nice.
There's a couple $100 for those tits.
Wow.
Now that's a low-hanging D deer.
Where did
we
you-
also have a high F.
We got these from China.
You guys just bought. You
From
guys
Amazon.
bought these.
On Amazon.
Well,
Really?
Barstool did. I don't know if they.
These are
know that.
so. These are.
Aren't they nice?
These are
the only
really
thing is they
great.
make you sweat. So we try to wear them, and it's hot in here already. I'm a large gal.
I get
it. But sometimes I just need to, get my feelers back on.
Do you do like? I'm so afraid of you.
No, you
these
can't
are
say
words.
whatever you want.
No, I'm.
Drag.
I used to do drag.
Oh, we
You
need the
did.
Man,
picture.
when I was a young girl, a child.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
look
I don't
great.
do anything else anymore. I just eat and cry.
I get it.
Okay.
It's so
I just
hard.
eat and cry.
It's so. I was in such.
And
a
I
good-
will drink. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm okay with a cocktail.
Yeah. I'll take my pills
No,
off the table.
I haven't done drag in a long time, but I want to, but I don't know who I would be because when I was a 19-year-old kid and I was like a slim little thing. Now I have to figure out my character. I have to be like Eureka O'Hara,
Right.
Or, an elephant queen. Like who knows?
Or-
An elephant queen. An elephant. I'd have to be a barnyard queen.
I'd have to be a
And
fucking
we know how
obese,
expensive that can be.
obese animal. We're such assholes. We're like, yeah, you would. No. I not. You could be. What if you just let yourself be whatever you wanted to be in? Because I always do that when I'm like not feeling in shape.
I have to find-
I'll be like, oh, I have to change everything. I can't do this. I can't do that until I'm in good shape. But what
Yeah.
if we just let ourselves do whatever we want to
I'd
do?
have to find my look. Like I have to get I'd be inspired again in my look.
right.
I know
You're
what it'd
getting
be.
there, though, I feel like.
Back
A
to
little
drags?
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
she was. It'll all of a sudden, like the office will be quiet and just hear. And Joey will just be strutting that ass in front of the main
for
stage.
you.
Well,
Yeah.
no, you got to do something to get the boys' attention around here.
Absolutely.
No one else is dressing up. Okay.
Is there anyone you flirt with in the office?
Oh,
I'm not
God.
allowed to
Not
do
to
that
get you.
anymore.
No.
No, I flirt with everyone in the
Everyone.
office. Yeah.
Do you?
Billy football.
Billy football.
Yeah, he's brought it out in me.
Really?
It was taboo because I was the only gay guy here. I was like,
Sure.
I can't comment. And Joey came in. Guys will walk by. We were in a meeting.
Guns ablazing.
We were in a meeting with like the PR people yesterday. We're a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
And
PR nightmare.
PR nightmare. And these guys are walking by, and Joey stops the meeting. He goes, "My God."
Now he's cheeked up. Okay?
He's cheeked. That's
Those are
cheek-
cakes.
What's-
Hot cakes.
I have a drag name generator here.
Ooh.
It's first letter of your first name and first letter of your last name. So
Okay.
you are
EW.
you're Felicia Bush.
Ooh. Ugh.
Does mine change or is the same?
Yours is the same. Is that alcohol? No. It's Ornica. You're Ornica Surprise.
I like that.
Okay. That sounds like a
like
rhinoceros's horn.
I'm Ida.
Is that an
Filth.
Ornica?
Ida Filth. Ornica.
I like that too. I hate mine.
What's Aunt Marty's? That's her.
Marty is Ophella Lake.
My name is Vicky Lake. My drag name is Vicky Lake.
I like that.
Yeah.
Ricky Lake was huge.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
she was very popular. I mean,
Yeah. But she also was huge. Okay.
Are you still dating the same girl?
Same girl. My longest
Ooh, can I see a
relationship.
picture?
Yes.
It's
She's
my-
gorgeous. Joey.
It's my longest relationship.
Did you move in after 2 days?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We didn't. But
I think
my
I asked
least.
that exact question.
Yeah, I think you did too.
We have a lot of straight girls. That joke is because lesbians stereotypically
Yeah.
meet and they move in, get married immediately, and get 3 cats.
I wonder why
And it's
that
Subaru.
is that they sometimes move.
Because it's a nurturing thing, and you want to
Right.
feel it's motherly. It's our motherly instinct. I do the same thing. It's your motherly instinct as a woman. You want it to like take care and nest with the person that you care about, and immediately take care of them. Like if you found like a sick cat on the ground, you'd want to take it in and take care of it,
right.
even though it's not a sick cat. It is a little bit of a pussy,
Right.
So I think that's why we do it. That's why we harbor people as
I forget.
As captive captors.
Yeah.
There was
Now we'll break your
Gotcha.
kneecap.
And if it's
so
not
you can't
if
leave.
it's not physical, it's mental and emotional.
I was talking. Someone told me once that like after someone comes, that they then like have like feelings of attachment, but like the more. I'm paraphrasing this, but it's like, but wait.
No, they're
wait.
quite attached.
No, it's
Put it
the
away.
more estrogen you have, the more you feel
Yes.
the attachment. Don't quote me on that, but I remember I remember.
sure it's
I think
right.
it's the opposite
a girl
for
named
guys.
Zara Barry was. I was talking to her once, and she was telling me about that, and I think it was. So, or it's like the more testosterone, the less you do that, but the more because I don't necessarily. Actually, usually after I get off, then I'll like kind of want more space. Like I want to Google stuff,
Right.
But it's supposed to be that can be.
I want to Google stuff.
I gotta Google see what's going on. But I was on Street Easy for no reason.
I want to check out the situation in Ukraine.
Yeah, I gotta.
What's going on with these George Floyd protests here? I'm just all up. Flint, Michigan, they don't have water.
This is the water from Flint, Michigan. Look. Now I got a sample.
But that's why I bet maybe they move in if it's like tons of estrogen in the cocktail. Then they're like the feelings of closeness, and then they move in
Yes,
quicker. But
ma'am.
we haven't done that. But my lease is up, so I am going to be looking for an apartment.
Where do you live now?
I live in Lower East Side.
Oh,
and
nice.
When I say they cranked the lease,
Yeah.
woo,
Mine went up $600 this month.
600.
it's crazy. Because there's no I mean, it's willy-nilly. It's pandemonium out
I thought it was like, oh no, it's 5%. You can only increase 5% if you give less than 30 days notice. So everyone's getting long
I thought that was only if you have rent-controlled apartment.
I did too.
It's landlords can increase no more than 5% if they kick someone out under 30.
I wasn't kicked out nor anything. They just jacked that shit up.
Yeah, because they can. Because they probably
you only pay $600 in rent for your apartment.
Thank God, I got a deal like you. It's an apartment the size of this table,
right?
But I got a great deal. But yeah, if you give like 5 or 6 months notice, they can be like, guess what, $2,500. Now you're paying $38.
If you give them a bunch of notice.
Correct.
Because this is only a month.
I'm a landlord.
Yeah,
so
right? It's good to know all this. I got audited for 2 years, and so now I know a bunch about taxes, but it took me getting audited.
Oh my God, I'm scared of that.
I deserved it.
How much taxes?
I don't want to talk about it.
You incriminated yourself last time she was here. She was like,
did you go to jail yet? Did they try to get you in jail or
no? But I mean, I said I'm open to it. My girlfriend was like, that's such like a shitty, like.
Open to going to jail?
Open to jail?
Say. Well, I don't want to pay. So, but my girlfriend was like, that's
Is it more than, do you owe more than $20,000?
No.
Oh, then it's not bad.
But I mean, I really don't want to do it. But
you still haven't paid it yet?
They haven't given me. You haven't
paid? It's been 2 years ago. I got stored up Barstool. Yeah. 2 years ago, you got audited.
No, I'm gonna be fucked too. I'm definitely gonna have to give like hand jobs to the homeless, like to get out of it.
Well, I got audited.
Charity. There's a documentary on that. They
really?
They like people who like jerk off home quadriplegics.
Do they?
Anyway,
I
watched videos of that.
Yeah.
That would be probably nice to do. I remember reading Amy Schumer hired someone for her dad to do that.
Yeah. Do you think she's funny?
Yeah, I do actually.
Did you watch her new show?
I haven't watched it. I've seen ads.
I will say, it's classic Amy Schumer, but it's fabulous. It is a slower pace than I'm used to with her films,
really?
and less shock values. It's like not like bam, here's my tits, or bam, here's a blowjob joke. It's a little bit slower, an easier, like more even keeled vibe, but it's still really good. It's a different than what I'm used to from her.
It's good though. There's this woman who I started following on Instagram named Beth at Lapides, and she is a comedian in LA, and she posted a thing of Amy Schumer's show because it's called Life and Beth.
Yeah.
And she had a podcast for a long time called Life and Beth. But the thing is it gets so she posted it right next to each other. But the thing is it does get so tricky sometimes. Cause I mean, I'm sure it's obviously parallel thought, but now because like I was thinking it when I saw that, I'm like, damn, it's like everything. Who knows? But it's like everything then everyone can just like post it. So
yeah.
But I just saw that yesterday. And I was like, oh, hope that. Well, we'll see. But I haven't seen the show yet. I want to.
It's good.
I want to. I watch
and
exclusively true crime.
And that great guy is in it from Superbad. Michael
Cera?
Yeah.
You know,
that's a skinny guy.
Yeah.
Do you feel competitive with him? Because you look the same?
Because, his body... He doesn't need a packer, okay? He's got the real thing.
I like watching him, but I wouldn't seek out something with him in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Like if Matt Damon's in something, I'll watch it.
Yeah, it was a nice surprise to see him in it because I know it was a familiar face, and I think his dry sense of humor. I think maybe that's why the show's so slowed down because he fucking is so monotone.
Right.
Sarah?
Michael Cera.
I think he's like, he could play that character in Superbad where it's like, okay, you're like a young prepubescent guy with a high voice, virgin. It's like he's still doing it.
Yeah.
Like, how is that?
And he's
Amy Schumer is still playing the sex-shamed chubby girl with his back tattoo. Like she plays the same thing and everything.
Do you think she was good at the Oscars?
I didn't watch. I didn't
like the dynamic. I thought that I liked you know who I liked, the girl Regina. I thought she was funny, but
she's so funny.
She was hysterical, but I think she could, like, if a man did that shit when they're rubbing down the over sexual thing about being single and like what thing she was playing, she played up this whole shtick like, I'm single. She was trying to bring the guys back, calling them up by name, saying they have to do a COVID check, and she's patting them down, grabbing their asses. Like, if a man did that, like,
no,
you can't do that. I think people saw, even men think it went a little too far with that. I just like one person host. I don't need all that bells and whistles. Just have like Wanda do it.
Right.
She's fine by
she was
herself.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. And I actually I did something I felt like an idiot. So I was just scrolling on Instagram, and Jim Jeffries, who's one of my favorite comics.
Oh, yeah.
Before I had knew anything about what was going on at the Oscars, he had done a post that was something like, Will Smith's a pansy or screw Will Smith. But I didn't know what happened. So I thought he was just saying this out of the blue. So him and I have met each other. So we have like a little thread on Instagram. So I wrote and was like, haha, finally someone said it. Me not knowing. Right. I thought he was just saying it, and I was like, yeah, screw that guy.
You didn't know, you had no idea?
I had no idea.
And then you're on the right side of history.
But then I tossed my phone, and then about an hour later, it's popping up everywhere, and I'm like, oh my God, I look like an asshole because I wrote, finally someone said it. But if I knew, then it looks like I'm being condescending to Jim Jeffries, who I adore.
No.
Yeah, and then I was like, it's not like I'd be like, original one, Jim. Like, that was not what what I meant at all. I was just like, yeah, co-signing whoever you're saying, fuck that guy. But I didn't watch it. I've just watched the recaps of the slap.
Ooh.
The infamous
The slap heard around the world.
Slap heard around the world. I should have watched it.
Would you have you ever slapped anyone?
Okay, wait, let me think.
Male or female? I've been slapped. You've been slapped. You've been a terrible girlfriend and you've been slapped.
I've been slapped one time. Deserved it. I've been slapped one time and then deserved it by Italian. She's not that they're, but
well, they're a fiery bunch.
Yeah, and I deserved it. It was I had done something wrong. I was leaving, and when I was at the door, and she opened the door, she went slapped me really, real
God.
Bam.
Was it infidelity reasons?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's the only reason people should get slapped.
I agree. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I'm working on it.
One of my first boyfriends.
What's your sign? Sorry.
Sagittarius on the cusp.
Yeah.
Sag on the cusp.
You like spontaneous things like cheating.
But I'm trying. I repent. I'm turning it over to God.
All right, good.
Are you a lady of God?
Becoming.
Yeah. Muslim?
I'm in the
Radical Islam?
Now we do have.
She whips out the
a
prayer
hijab
rug.
if you need to. Yeah.
Rips out the prayer rug, hops down.
One time someone threw, and then this other ex of mine threw a
Grenade.
sex toy at me hard. She threw it. It was I was supposed to go meet her family for the first time. And I was like, I got to tell you something. And then I remember in the middle of the night, I woke up, I was going to break up. I said, I got to tell you something. She said, I love you.
In the middle of the
too.
night. So dramatic.
It's so dramatic.
At the parents' house, you told her you cheated on her?
We were about to go to the parents' house. This was a different one. So I said, I got to tell you something about the
Yes,
breakup.
happened to me.
It was awful. And then she said, I love you too. And then I chickened out. She said, and she thought I was going to say, I love you. So I was like, I love you. Then a month later, right before visiting the parents, I was like, I got to tell you something. And then this time she was like, what? And I was like, I don't want to be in a relationship anymore. Then she was like, fuck you. And then she had made me this whole dinner. And she was like, why'd you eat the chocolate cake last night if you knew we were going to break up?
You little bitch.
You're not going to get a fan on this side. Let me tell you. He is on whoever this is.
And I was like, I didn't know what to do. She's like, you came in, you sat down, you ate a full meal that I made you. We went to bed.
That's evil,
And then
Emma.
you broke up. I didn't know what to do. I was nervous. And then when I was leaving, she was like, you're worse than any guy I've been with. And she was like, chucking sex toys.
But you told her that you slept with someone else, though? Or you said you
That time I didn't. That I just didn't. I didn't.
Okay, so you just wanted to break up with her. You didn't even tell her about the cheating.
I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat on that.
Oh, then
I thought it was infidelity.
Okay.
The other one was.
Yeah.
So I've been thrown at, and then I've been hit, and then that's it.
Marty, has a woman ever struck you?
No, I've never been hit. No,
That's
I don't think
good.
so. Yeah.
Have you?
When I first moved to New York, like 8 or 9 years ago, I was dating a guy and I found out he cheated on me. And I was
And then
like,
he hit you?
No, and I go, can we just fight? And
Like a fist fight?
Yeah, he goes, okay. And so we just fought and then we broke up. It was great. It was very healing.
Wow.
moment. I was like, can I hit you? He was like, I'll hit you back. I was like, that's fine. And we just fought for maybe a minute or two.
In the house?
In the house, kind of shoved each other. He's like, you can hit me first. I go, okay. Smacked him. And then he smacked me back and we kind of shoved each other and we were like,
Maybe that's what I should start doing instead of emotional warfare.
Yeah,
Start beating the shit out of people.
That sounds
Isn't
really
that-
healthy. I don't know if I'm
was-
totally fucked, but that sounds like
it was great. I was like, I am so over this. Like,
Yeah.
fuck you. You ruined. We were living together. And it was like, I found Craigslist ads. Him blowing guys in my bed on Craigslist.
Yeesh.
good for you.
And I'm still not over it.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you for being
yeah.
like, let's shove each other. That's kind of how I felt when she hit me. I was like, just get it out.
Yeah.
Were you turned on at all?
No, I felt so bad about what I did.
Because you're a dom.
I've never been hit before in bed. I don't think. No, I never have. Then the only time I've ever been in a fight, I pushed someone in a fight.
Well, they probably deserved it.
He deserved it, but he was on an incline and he fell down a hill.
Were you in San Francisco?
I was in Maine and it was a friend of mine and we were pretty drunk and he kept, I forget, I was like, stop. And then I was
drinking?
like, you gotta stop. And then I went like that, but I guess a little harder. And then he was also on pills. He was very sedated. He just, he flipped down the hill and he didn't yell or anything. He just, and all of a sudden he wasn't there.
He was probably having a good time.
He was like, and I was,
Riding out that high, girl.
he just,
He's probably. It's like when you're drunk and you crash a car. You're fine. It was the same thing. He was just so
his
loose.
limbs,
he didn't get
yeah.
hurt.
He just, and then about maybe an hour later, I was in the party. He came in and he was like, I fell down that hill.
It took me an hour to get back up.
I didn't know what to do. He's like pulling twigs out, but that was the only time I ever hit somebody. Like, but it was like a that.
a shove.
Sometimes I fantasize about like
Yeah, I'm gonna start beating the shit out of people.
I fantasize about that, and I had this therapist that said it was not unhealthy. She said I was looking for something to control.
Do you have a therapist?
Not anymore.
Go to betterhelp.com.
Yeah.
And use code out and about. You
Okay.
get 20% off your first month, okay?
Okay.
And 16 free meals.
Because they give you meals with the therapist.
And you also,
free
and you also
Could
get
you imagine?
Manscaped as well.
Yeah,
We can do it all. Shave that beaver down, babe.
Because I mean, maybe I would. Because that's actually, now I look at it, I did stop working out around when I stopped going to a therapist. Ugh.
Yeah, I need to go to a therapist.
Everything's so much. I mean, I should
It's
be
all
grateful.
connected. The mental
It is.
and
I
the
got to have an
physical.
attitude of gratitude. That's what I got to do.
Yeah.
Attitude of gratitude. Easier said than done. Joey, you want to explain this game? Joey actually wanted to do. He said he was a little bit jealous of your masculine energy.
Really?
Before you came in, he wanted to do like a feminization. He wanted to do your makeup. I was like, I don't think she's going to go for that.
No, I don't
You
have
could
anything.
if you wanted.
No, it's okay. I don't have anything with me today.
But thank you for looking out for me. But you could if you wanted.
You're very pretty, though.
Thanks. I really
gorgeous.
appreciate that. Thanks, Pat.
Yes.
But he just I don't know if you caught it. He just squinted at me like he was going to kill me. But
He goes, I was talking about beating the shit out of people. You're my first victim.
but don't be jealous of. Do you want more masculine energy?
Well,
I
yeah,
would love to have more feminine.
That's why I take my chi boosters.
So this is interesting.
Yeah.
So I was having tons of acne on my chin,
Oh.
and the doctor said that it was because I had too much testosterone.
Oh, really?
This was in Boston, actually, and I wasn't thinking. I was like, is that why I'm gay? And she got real uncomfortable. Like, I was like, is that what you think it
Yeah,
is?
I think it is. Isn't that what it comes down to is the chemical imbalance?
It's
of
gotta
like
be.
of like estrogen and testosterone.
There has
I
to
think
be
that's
some
what it is.
connection to estrogen
Something.
and testosterone and like sexual orientation. I know it's like genetic, whatever,
Right.
but there has to be other.
I think that's what it is. That's
Yeah.
why we have it.
But you seem like balanced out estrogen, testosterone
No,
wise.
he's wearing a lace panty.
I can show you what I got on under here. Let me just pull up
No,
this.
she doesn't have
Joey,
belt
Joey,
on.
zap the butt plug, please.
That'd be amazing.
Right? We have one, but we think Billy Football stole it.
Motherfucker.
A remote control one that we can zap from someone across the room. Now, have you ever worn a vibrating panty? Content Kim
No,
here.
but I have
as a nice lady
controlled
that
the
works
thing.
here. She wears a vibrating panty almost every day.
God bless her. That's great.
She'll just give the remote. She'll just drop the remote on a gentleman's desk and go.
Really?
You know what to do.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Pig.
Love
I'm
it. Oh.
I'm like,
Oh.
she's a very nice woman.
I'm like
She's
walking.
like a mother of like
Oh.
3 who works here. She's a pig.
I'm
only kidding. Wait, Marty, you have to get that.
I'm definitely not cutting.
I'm like walking around the office, like pressing buttons, trying to get her remote, being like just looking for something. Okay, here we go. Here
What
we
do
go.
we got, Joe?
I need a tissue. Sorry.
But I often want to be more feminine because one of the things, I mean, I do and I don't, but I get when I get self-conscious about how I look, it's because I don't know how to open my stand-up set sometimes because like I'll be in more conservative areas. So I'm like, okay, I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
address how I look, but I like to not start it off by saying I'm gay, but I need to do some nod
Yeah.
toward it. So so it's like if I was like more passable, then maybe I wouldn't have to there.
Yeah, well, I would go. I'd like to do it right away because it's not a joke. I'm like, ladies, don't adjust your screens. This is not a, I'm not a 13-year-old girl.
Right.
That's actually my voice.
Right.
So I kind of get it out of the way right first and foremost. But I also don't like to. Do you find you don't like to push it down people's throats? Because especially with mixed
Yeah.
audiences,
That's gonna be
I hate
tough.
that. But as a viewer, I hate it too when someone's like all about like one fucking thing. Like okay, we get it, you're chubby, or we get it, you're
Right.
whatever you are.
It's tricky, but now I've seen it really working for some people. Just doing that and then mobilizing. It's just
The whole.
it's tricky.
What is your set about right now on your?
So now it's mostly about quitting smoking, trying to be healthier, trying to make friends as an adult, being dyslexic, ADHD, and then some porn stuff.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
A little thrown in there.
Still thrown in there, and then I've been trying to write more about like being in special ed and Maine. I gotta get more content too.
Can I ask you a question as a little advice as for stand-up? 'Cause I don't do stand-up. I do more sit-down comedy. I do like, live theater shows where it's like it's live podcast things. When you do your set, do you get through your show? Like, how do you like do your outline for your show? Do you just write like a topic like friends and adults and all the shit? Or do you like put bullet points in your head? Or do you read off cards? Do you have like a prompter? Like, what do you do?
I'll tell you exactly.
That's I'm more like I'm a Capricorn, so I'm very like structured. I need to know what's happening.
That's good.
That's kind of what I'm asking, like what you do as a.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Tell me your secret.
Okay, so pretty much I'd say almost everyone does the same thing. But where it's like you write down the bullet points. But I've some people
Of topics.
You write down bullet points of topics. But for me at this point,
Yeah.
there's stuff I've done. I'll write down the same thing it's like it feels like almost like Beautiful Mind. I've never seen that movie. I just reference it sometimes. You know the one. I don't even know what the fuck it's about. It's just like
It sounds right.
it's if it feels
We'll roll with it.
We'll go with it. So, but I'll write it down. It's almost like a ritual. Like, and then if I'm doing something new, I'll be like, all right, like kind of put it in there because I'll write mostly on stage. Like my favorite is when I'm doing a longer set, like vibing, and then that's how I'll like come up because
That's the best. That's the best content.
That's usually
organic.
Because I'm like more. That's like a better way, a process for me, like sitting down, being like, right. Because then I literally get confused.
Yeah.
I'm like too stupid.
Well, help me. Remember, I gave you my paper. I go, what do you have so far? I go, walk on stage.
Exactly.
He goes, can you come help me plan a few things? And I walked in, I go, what do you have? He goes, step one, walk on, he had a feather pen, walk on, it was a gel pen, like in middle school, walk on stage. I go, do you have anything else? He goes, no, dear.
This is, at one point, I'm going to have to leave the stage, but the middle part is what I need help with.
All you need is a good title.
So you just do, actually, seriously, if you have a really good title and then could like have that be the like impetus for all you're talking about, that could be good.
I go wild though. I go wildly off topic, and I forget how to get back to where for my next one.
And if you're doing stand up, then you'll say the same bunch of stuff over and over and over and over and over again. So then the list is really doing stuff you've already said a bunch of times.
Right.
But then you got to make it look like it's like fun and fresh and new and blah blah. But I saw one time I saw Dan Soder. Have you seen him before?
No.
He's great.
He's great. He's so funny.
I love
but
him.
He had cue cards and then he had like the joke and then like bullet points in the cue cards. And I was trying to like look.
That's
how
a good
he
idea.
wrote.
While he's live, someone's like holding them.
No, it was before he went on stage.
Oh,
because like you know, like so when someone he's like amazing, so I was like kind of looking at how
he's very
I've seen a lot of comics walk on stage with cards before though.
I don't
And they
do
put
that.
it on the
Yeah, you
on
put
the-
it on the stool and then you glance at this. I've never
They
been
do it on
much
the
for that.
phone.
Yeah, you do that. There's little secrets. Are you thinking of doing stand up?
No,
No.
I would maybe. I'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
but you're trying to have the option to be more masculine sometimes too.
Yeah.
What would you do to him
Okay, this is what I would do.
to make
But
Joey more
don't-
masculine?
Feel like you need to do anything.
Okay.
So the number one thing would be, I guess, would be kind of like sit
So you're
a little
walking,
like this.
you're walking a dangerous
and then
line.
put this,
You're walking a
and then,
dangerous.
but that, and then maybe cross your legs with the.
Oh wait,
Now we'll have to pull myself up.
There you go. That looks good.
wait.
And then kind of like you don't care. Who's this bitch? Fucking fucker. Whatever.
Right in the pussy.
Exactly. I got to get Slim Jim, random pussy, fucking.
This is literally exactly how I'm sitting right now.
Are you? Oh my god! You don't have that chromosome then.
Yeah.
I feel it. I feel butch already.
Speaking of
There we
Butch, the real game that you wanted to play.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Was you explained it because he was sending photos of what he wanted to do last night. It's a would you rather.
Okay.
And the ladies that he chose are out of control. Joey, explain what you got going on here.
So this is a classic old who would you rather fuck. Now I might switch them around and like do some extra point questions and things like that, just to kind of get a vibe of what your type is and
Okay.
what you're willing to risk, what to risk it all, what you're willing to what you're all about.
Well,
So,
thank you. I'm honored you.
Now there's a gaggle of ladies in here,
I'm, like, getting
age
scared.
ranges,
I'm moving towards
different
Pat.
races, different
we just want to make sure you're in the shot.
different.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
different wealth brackets.
Good.
I tried to be very, very what is the word called? Inclusive with my list here.
And now that's why you chose the
Yes.
the dark hand.
You didn't offer our guests a biracial friendly group sticker.
My apologies. Every
Guest gets one.
Every guest gets one. We're a beacon of. Now we're actually.
Are we all
Joey,
black? Are we all black?
All these girls are blonde, blonde, blue-eyed. We're just a beacon of
No.
diversity on
Here's
this
one.
show. Okay,
Do I?
you just wear it. It just shows
Oh,
support.
that's cute.
We're showing support for biracial friend groups across America, and all the
Absolutely.
proceeds go to the Ukraine.
Okay, great.
And by
Done and done.
Ukraine, we mean
I mean,
our Vegas trip.
Yeah, our Vegas trip. Okay, so it's classic. Would you rather? And would you rather this is have sex with? And I might up the ante with the question. I might say, would you? Okay, sex. Would you rather have her? Have to eat her out with peanut butter in her pussy, or like it'll evolve.
Sure.
It'll
I'll
evolve.
do it without the peanut butter.
We're just here to have fun with it.
Let's just go. Just have fun. Okay.
I feel like if peanut butter was involved, I get too fixated on loving the peanut butter.
Yeah.
I'm such a food addict.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to the kitchen. Like, you know,
Yeah.
that's right. I think we're done here.
Yeah, I love peanut butter.
I'm going to order a large pie. Okay, let's start. Who do we have first for the first Would You Rather?
Can I answer too?
I'd be honored. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
Okay, now this is first off, whatever you want to do to them, you get to pick one and have your way with them.
Okay. Can I guess who I think Pat would be with?
Yes.
Oh,
I think Pat would be with Zoe.
Ooh.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Megan Fox is she's too much for me. She knows she's sexy too much. That's an issue.
Right. Yeah, she seems like a problem.
Yeah.
See, this
Right.
is tough,
Selfish
though.
lover.
You think?
You like femme girls.
I do, and they're both pretty.
I don't know Zoe Kravitz's personality. I don't think I've ever heard Zoe Kravitz speak.
I don't know
Have
who
you?
it is. I don't know who it is.
It's Lenny Kravitz's daughter, Lisa Bonet's daughter.
And she was in Pretty Little Liars. No, it was the one with Reese Witherspoon.
Oh,
Big Little Lies.
Big Little Lies. I always get.
Oh, yeah.
I'm dyslexic. I always get Big Little Lies confused and Pretty Little Liars. I always get CBT therapy.
CBD.
No, there's CBD and then there's CBT therapy.
Oh.
So CBD is the pot and then CBT is the So I
Yeah.
always do that. Those are
And GHB is the gay drug.
Now that's
Okay.
the one that you can't drink on.
no.
Right.
Okay,
So
GH.
So I've never heard Zoe Kravitz speak, so I don't know what she's like, but I have heard Megan Fox speak, and I think I don't think she takes herself as seriously as she looks
Really?
like she does. She's kind of goofy, and like she knows she's hot, but she's like also makes fun of herself a little bit. So I don't know. I'd pick Megan Fox personally because I've heard her speak before. This one can be suck up. I don't know.
Have you seen Megan Fox's hands? Not that it matters.
No, what
Are they big?
She's got very little hands. I think she's got some kind of condition.
She's
that'll
weird
make my dick look bigger. Then.
Thumbs.
Weird thumbs.
She's got weird thumbs.
What does that
yeah.
mean? Does that mean she has it's like big feet, big dick, small hands, small pussy? Am I reaching here?
I haven't heard that before. But I mean, she's got, which maybe she was made fun of a lot as a kid, which I think maybe would make her more like interesting and compassionate. All right. Sexually off the top, definitely Megan Fox for sure. But who would I rather hang out with?
Yeah, I know.
Oh God, this one's actually pretty tough. I think I'm going to go with Megan Fox though. But I feel like my parents would like Zoe Kravitz a lot. Well, my mom would like Zoe Kravitz. My mom and my dad would like Megan Fox more.
All right,
but
so Megan Fox. For your first one.
But I feel like Zoe Kravitz is who I should say. But Megan Fox, yeah. Shit.
All right,
Go with your heart.
There we go. Go with your heart. Next, who do you have?
Woo.
We are big.
Hubba. Who are they?
These are two ladies from The Office.
They are?
Yes. Brianna Chicken Fry. She is a tic-tac-toer, and this is our arch nemesis and slash best friend. Now she's spilling the tea right there. Okay.
Yes.
She is a lifestyle blogger. She is a
Now, what does that mean, lifestyle blogger? So
she just covers everything. Just celeb gossip. She talks about health and wellness. She talks about home
that's
decor.
fun.
She talks about current events. She just kind of covers all the things where Brianna just like pours Michelob over her naked titties and sucks guys off.
Chicken Fry is the ultimate party girl. She got new titties. Those are brand new.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, they're very well done.
Brand new
25
set.
grand.
25 grand.
Yeah.
Ferrari of titties. What do we got? Who are you going with? Off
Okay.
the top.
It also has very nice breasts.
Yeah.
Breasts are beautiful.
Off the top, because that's a nice inviting look.
Yes.
She
it
looks
is.
like you just need to tip her over and then she's on her back and her legs.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like it's right. You just you better bap, like
You
and
go
then
ahead
she's
and
just
roll those
back
legs
and
on
open.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
she's
then Brianna looks cool. She looks more like someone I may be friends with, but I would say for sure.
Yay.
Looks like we have a new member of the T Tribe.
No, we should say you're not allowed to use your name on this anymore, so we're cutting you out. She forbids it. We talk about her all the time,
Yeah.
and she always saying, "Stop using my name on your podcast."
Yeah.
Someone should be so honored.
No, but now that she got a compliment, we should actually cut that out.
Yeah. We talked about it. It was a very nice compliment.
That's a and Megan Fox. Okay,
I don't know which one I think you would be with.
me.
I think
May? Oh, this is like.
this is tough.
I would sexually be with Chicken Fry, but I would marry.
Really, I could see you
We're
having a great night out.
Yeah, we bond well.
Like
But
you doing,
Chicken
you
Fry
guys doing
is just-
Vegas looks fun.
Yeah. Oh, next we have. Oh. Okay, next we have. Do you watch Euphoria?
I haven't seen it. Should I
You have
watch
to
it?
watch
Oh my God!
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's unbelievable.
Okay, I'm gonna
Good.
watch it
A lot of dicks, a lot of tits.
that's okay. I'm into because
Okay.
I'm gonna make a point to watch that because I missed Breaking Bad, I missed Game of Thrones,
Yep.
so I
Oh,
want to
yeah.
get on Euphoria.
Do it.
It's good.
All right.
It's only 2 seasons now. It has everything. It's so
Okay.
good. It's you'll love it. So this is Maddie and Cassie. Now these are dueling best friends. They both are in love with the same boy on Euphoria. Now Cassie has probably the best jugs in town. Can you Google
Absolutely.
the picture of her tits? Say,
What's her real name?
Sydney Sweeney tits. She has the best breasts in the business. They show them all off on the shows. Now Maddie's a baddie. Maddie the baddie. Now she's got a little. She'll fuck you up. She'll cut you with her eyeliner. Okay.
There's her tits.
Wow.
She got nice hooters.
Okay, I have a question. I read an interview about Euphoria? Did one of them used to be in sex work? There was someone who was in sex work, and she gave this great interview about talking about how like people like
Was it
judge
the trans girl?
It's the girl that hangs out with Fez. Like she comes home. Like, all
Oh, the
fucked
porn
up
star, the
and-
porn star. Yeah.
She was the interview. I haven't seen the show or anything, but the interview was great.
She plays like a drug addict's like little live-in girlfriend.
Okay.
On the show, but yeah, she was funny.
Who are
Okay,
we
now
going with here? You're going Cass. You're going Cass. You
I
have to
never
go
like
Cassie.
blondes.
Oh,
So that's a real strike. But Maddie looks a little mean. Like there's something that's the eyeliner maybe, but also Maddie looks very young. How old is she?
they're all about like 23, 24.
Wow.
Little too old for me.
I guess I would go with, I guess I could definitely see you with Cassie.
Yeah. Why am I getting thrown into
I'd
these?
pick
I don't want to
Cassie.
sleep with any
And
women. I'm
then
like all of a sudden
he's
I'm like I would
repulsed.
choose her over her. I don't want to.
And then I would go with Cassie.
Okay.
I've been with one blonde before. Yeah, I would go
Because
with
you're the blonde
Cassie.
in the relationship.
Yeah, I usually like contrasting, but I would go with Cassie.
Nice. Okay.
Marty?
I pick Cassie too. Who do you pick? Okay, next. Classic lesbian couple here. We have Caitlyn, Marie Jenner, or Krish.
Okay, definitely. I'm more attracted to Caitlyn, but I would go with Chris because I just
She
would be
has the
interested in.
I
and I'm
just love
interested
when
in
my
her-
girls stick up for themselves. We're a family. You do Caitlyn, I'll do Chris.
Well, Krish, it's a regular old pickle wearing herself.
I just can't say goodbye to Bruce.
I'm not going anywhere.
You would do Chris. Okay.
I would do Chris, but I'm more attracted to Caitlyn.
Okay, there we go.
Because of those short hair. I like
Yeah,
Caitlyn's
yeah,
long
yeah.
hair. Chris, I just would be so interested in what she would say from like a business. I'd just be interested.
She looks so pretty there.
She does.
I'm still more attracted to
Makeup
Caitlyn.
on fleek.
She's scary, I think.
Next, we have
God.
Demi Lovato singing to the ghosts, or Abby Lee Miller, and you can pick with or without this motorized cart. Ladies' choice.
That's the kicker.
We don't kink shame here.
Now, what is Abby Lee Miller in?
She's Dance Moms
Okay.
She's the nightmare dance mom.
or Demi Lovato.
But here's the thing.
You would go Demi. Don't even pretend
No,
like you're not
Demi
going Demi.
was my celebrity crush for years.
But Abby's got a very bizarre, like Long Island energy. Like
I'm picking
feminine, but also
Abby.
masculine.
hands down 100%.
And Demi?
Abby.
Oh, Abby Lee.
Demi was.
It's Demi. You can't say Demi anymore.
Demi
is
was
it?
Demi.
Their name is Demi. Demi Lovato.
They switched.
Now they're not a binary.
It was. And it was for years. Like that. If
Yeah.
you ask me who's your celebrity, I go, oh, because remember that's not confident.
Now they're annoying as hell. And
What
thirsty.
happened? I mean,
Drugs.
I liked Demi so much. One time back in the day, I had this acting agent. I was like, this is really fucked up. But I was like, hey, if you hear of any that they're whatever this is really fucked up. I repent. This is before I found God. Okay, that's my new. Anytime I say something fucked up, before I found God. I was like, you find what AA recovery meeting she's going to, I'll pop in if I can just get in the same room with her. Maybe we can make something happen with Demi. That's how much I like Demi.
All right, good. So Abby Lee
willing to go to
Miller.
hell.
Next classic, War of the Worlds. We have Kim Marie Jong-un and Donald Trump.
By the way, real
sure.
Donald
quick.
J. Trump, pardon.
We have
Trump.
Ethan, really quick to interrupt. We have 1 month trial Ethan coming on after this, and we're doing a haircut wheel for him. We'll explain who
Ooh.
he is after. Kim Jong-un is one of the options.
One
You
of the
cannot do
haircuts.
that to
One of
somebody.
the hair. Well,
It's
if it
the
lands
wor-
on the wheel, then we have no choice.
That haircut is I consider myself a pretty friendly, nice person. If I saw someone walking the street with that haircut, I go, ooh. That's
So you're going Donald.
absolutely.
Okay.
I'll pick Donald Trump as well.
He's got great teeth. Talk about good teeth. Huh?
He does drag, don't you think?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He's kind of, there's something about, yeah, Donald.
Ooh.
Okay.
Next, we have classic. Now we have Jerry Black
That's Marty's mom.
or Hillary Clinton.
I did not know this was in there.
Both ladies of power. They
love a
have
pantsuit?
a chunky jewelry. They both like
They
a chunky
love
jewelry,
a chunky jewelry.
a button earring.
And to say something lip.
Yeah, I mean they're very
Say something
similar.
lip.
Very similar. So now she is wearing our man merch. It's
Very
available at store.barstool.com.
Correct.
This is Marty's mom, or we have Hillary Clinton.
So your mom, Marty, looks like she's like fun and has something to say.
She's spunky.
She is fun.
She's
She's
spunky.
spunky. She's
Very fun
spunky.
lady.
Marty pays her to write in the Facebook group positive things about it. It's very nice.
I would pick your mom.
Yeah.
There we go.
For
There we go.
sure. Absolutely.
Very good.
Absolutely.
We love Jerry.
I would pick your mom.
Marty couldn't click out of
absolutely.
that one fast enough. Oh my God, I thought there was Big Ange on the right.
Next we have Tammy Harris. Now she is
Oh.
our queen fashion blogger. She's from Alabama. She works
Okay.
for the Willow Tree.
We have to do a haircut like that for Ethan.
Yeah. And then we have Sherry Shepherd, the new host of the Wendy Williams show.
Oh, I I didn't know that she was a new host for it.
Well, it's not the same show. She got the slot.
Got the
it's a
slot,
very
got the
separate
slot.
show.
Good for
Wendy,
her.
And the slit.
That's going to be that's a
Now,
tough
Tammy
slot.
Harris knows how to dress a woman over 50. Okay,
She looks crazy.
she might be.
She's got crazy eyes.
Well, she doesn't. She
She's
hasn't answered
turbed
any
up.
of our DMs. We've been DMing her daily for
We
about
asked her to
90
come in.
days.
She goes, "My schedule's just so busy, y'all."
Meanwhile, Judd Apatow is here, but Tammy from fucking Willow Tree can't make the time. You know what I mean? It's like,
Well,
what are we doing?
She might be in rehab or something because I mean she looks geeked out.
She drinks
in that
red
picture.
caps, y'all.
Yeah.
She just looks turbed up.
Yeah.
Like she's just like cleaning and
Now a tidy home is a tidy heart.
That's right.
What do we got?
Now this is going to be strictly oral. You just have to eat their pussies
Oh.
And you can do interchanging between the asshole
with no
and the pussy.
hands. No hands.
No
though.
hands.
Sherry.
Look, no hands. Sherry.
Sherry Shepherd.
You're getting in there.
That's what I picked.
Yeah.
Now this next one we can probably just
But
skip right over, Marty.
I bet Tammy would let you do butt stuff. You look very masculine in that picture, by the way.
Oh, I'm in Yags.
I don't know. Draw.
This is the one you have to pick. And
I don't
know you're
know.
picking Joey because Joey looks more masculine than I do.
No, I would.
No,
pick
I
the
look more like a
feminine
lesbian. I'm more
one.
feminine.
I think
I gotta get down to my goal weight.
Maybe we do a double team.
you look great. I mean, you.
Now we'll have to put a barrier wall up.
We would like we'll be like Hasidic. We'll put the sheet in between us, and we can just do sheet play. We can do sheet play, dear. We can do
Or chic play.
chic. Now have you?
This is tough.
I want to have I want to have a chic in here.
I think I'm gonna say Pat.
Because his dick is bigger.
No. Because I mean, like probably if we were at like a bar or something, maybe
Yeah.
I love your voice personally.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
I do
think
too.
it's
He
pretty.
hates it. I'm like, that's the best. That's
I
the best
really
part
like
about you.
it. I think it's attractive.
Well, that's because you're a lesbian and I sound like a woman.
Yeah.
Checks out.
About it.
We're checking every box. That's because you're a lesbian. You got to the core of just the psychology
get out of
behind
here?
why she
You
likes
wanna
it.
get out of here later?
You want to get out of here, honey?
I could take your tea. You could take mine. Because
Yeah,
the
you
acne
take
pills
the
I took
E.
were basically estrogen.
We need to go to an endocrinologist after this and do a swap.
Please.
Regular old swap. if you will.
Please. But I'm going to say Pat. I think
Okay.
my family would be thrilled too.
You're a
Okay,
Boston
good.
guy.
Yeah.
All right, next
do
we
you
have a classic case of the lesbians. We have
Oh,
Ruby Rose or
yes.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber for sure.
Yeah.
Hands down.
Yeah.
No way. I don't,
Look at that.
Ruby's coming for your gig. That's the
Yeah,
reason. She's
yeah,
coming
yeah.
She's coming for all the hot.
I don't know who that is.
lesbians. She is an Australian actress.
she was on Orange is
Orange
the New Black.
I confuse her with Uncut Gems lady.
Oh, yes,
What?
I see that.
They look the same.
A little bit, yeah.
The Julia Fox.
Yes, the
A little
eye.
bit. What else is Ruby Rose in?
Someone else's panties.
Hey, here's where she throws me because I saw all the pictures of her in Orange is the New Black, like man, when butch.
We were sure. We were for sure.
And then
yesterday,
slipped into
me
a
and
dress
Emily, weren't we sure that this was going to be the hottest one she'd pick yesterday?
Yeah. No,
We didn't know your type.
No. I would say Justin Bieber because
Me
also
too.
I love pop music.
Yeah.
I love pop music. I love pop
His new
music.
album's really good. The
Is
latest
it?
one. Oh my god.
I haven't listened, and I loved what was the one Lonely when he did that song at the award shows? So good.
He's great. He's a great
Yeah,
musician.
I like him. I would love Justin Bieber hands down.
All right. Good. That was our last one, right?
That was our last
This was fun.
Thank
I learned
you.
a lot about you.
This is great. We always go whenever Emma's in here. We always go deep. We get into the psychology of things, and we go deep.
Yeah.
She'll go deep with after the show.
I think you would be with Bieber.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I mean, obviously, I'm an idiot.
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
you would be with Bieber.
Yeah,
Duh.
I want to eat his ass out.
Yeah.
Out. The word "out" makes it so much more gross.
No, this is Justin Bieber.
Eat his ass out.
What about
That's
eat his ass
disgusting.
in?
Eat his
Eat
ass.
that ass in.
Joey, that is like.
I'm gonna eat
grotesque.
that ass out. I'm
Well-
into butt stuff too, big time. That's
Oh,
my
good.
specialty. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I feel like it's what sets me apart as a lover. But I did so much. I did so much butt stuff on my girlfriend that I hurt her, and then now I'm scared to do it.
She can't go near.
It was
Chalupa
awful.
ever since.
You can't go near a chalupa. That thing will fall right out. Are you doing any other? When are you on KFC Radio next? We know you have the two shows, April 8th in Bethlehem, then you have April 29th and 30th in Beverly, Mass.
Yes,
Guy,
and also-
North Shore.
North
Shout out,
Shore.
Andy
Is
that
Hot
trashy?
College kid.
Yeah.
Now you know what they say:
New
Linlin,
club.
the city of sin. You never go out the way you came in. Yeah,
Yeah, it's true.
leave me
You know
hanging.
about that?
No.
You know about Revere, dude?
Oh.
Oh, fucking guy.
Wait, there was a
You
song.
got some great junk in Revere. Go get yourself all fixed up, pop down to the fens. Yeah.
Co-signed. There was a song.
Co-signed.
Wait, I forget who it was, but there was. Oh, fuck, I feel so bad. I don't remember the name, but they had the song. It didn't really go anywhere.
God hates
It was that one, and then it was Riviera Beach.
Oh
sucking
God, I'm
and
gonna
fucking
throw
every
up
day of
even
the week.
thinking
Riviera
about that.
Beach. Did you hear?
They have, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
They have like, this is a beach you go to. They have like needles all over the fucking beach.
This is where you're performing?
No, yes, she's performing on Revere Beach.
My big break.
I grew up in a town with a beach called Sweat Beach. If you want to talk
Where
about
was
white
that
trash, Franklin, Mass.
I had never heard about Sweat Beach.
Ugh, it's
Really?
fucking gross.
Well,
but anyway,
Beverly, I'm going to Beverly.
Yeah.
It's called Off. It's a new club out there. And actually, I went to a special ed school kind of near there, Landmark.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of that? It's like a school for kids with
I've heard of Rehab High in Beverly, Mass.
kids with dyslexia or ADD. They've got a special school. I got kicked out
Oh,
of
that's
it.
nice. Oh,
For
Yeah.
what?
Learning
Cocaine?
to read. They made me get out. No,
Learning to read. They go, darling, you aged out. You
Get
fake
out.
it.
Get out. Did you just use a comma? Get out of here. I think it was drinking, actually. I think I had beer in my backpack.
I got
Fuck
kicked
it.
out of school for drinking.
You know, I was just trying
More
to.
you know, twice.
I did too.
Drinking in school?
Yes,
No,
sir.
I had a fake. I was very young with a fake ID. I secured a fake ID pretty quick.
Was it a man's ID or a woman's ID?
Woman. I used to have long hair. I was in the closet in high school.
Oh, wow.
Were you?
No.
Oh.
I was wearing platform shoes and I had the same hairdo as you.
Good for
Bleach
you.
blonde, spiky, yeah.
I mean, thank you for being out because it's not easy in high school.
Well, you know, I'm the modern day Marsha P. Johnson. Now Marty and I actually threw the first stone at brick wall. I got your dyslexia.
through the stone.
I got your dyslexia through the first brick at Stonewall.
Oh, there we go.
And Emily actually killed Marsha P. Johnson. So that's where we're at. Well, tell everyone where your social is.
Yeah, my
where we can
social
find
is
you.
at I am Emma Willmann. I'm really into TikTok.
She's
and
got
then
1 million
on
followers on
Instagram.
TikTok.
Oh, wow.
Trying. And then I have a bunch. I know I'm in Austin coming up. I'm in Chicago. I've got a bunch of tour dates that are all at IamEmmaWillmann.com. But if you message me on Instagram, I message back.
There she is.
There she is. All right, Emma Willmann, get tickets to her specials in Bethlehem.
Yeah, thank you. It's going to be fun. Good
And
time.
Beverly. Emma, you're the best. We
Thank
love you.
Pat. Appreciate it.
And up next, we have 1 month trial Ethan. We're going to do a little bit of a haircut wheel with Joey, so stay tuned for that. All right, a huge thank you to Emma Willmann for coming in to the show. We're going to try and get her in more often. Joey was a little bit worried. He actually wanted, he was jealous of her masculine energy. Yeah. He said he wanted to do a swap because she has high T and he has high E.
Yeah, my favorite part of the interview was when she was like, "No, I like your voice; it's sexy," and he was like, "Yeah, you like women." So.
Yeah, exactly. Again, huge thanks to Emma. Make sure you check her out on tour. I believe she's in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, as well as fucking Beverly, Mass guy. Check her out on social as well. We listed those in the interview. And now we have a little something that came onto the show, a little ditty, if you will, a segment that we weren't expecting to do. There's a man who goes by the name of 1 month trial Ethan. Now, he's a Barstool personality from a couple of years ago, and who 1 month trial Ethan is he's a guy who originally interviewed to be Dave Portnoy's number 2. Now, he didn't get the job, but Dave said, "Hey, you're funny. Why don't you come in? You can blog. You can get in the mix." Ethan said, "Great, that sounds perfect." He showed up, and he just simply didn't work. So they eventually let him go, and lo and behold, here we are 2 years later. He somehow stumbled his way onto the Dave Portnoy show, and he's going to get back in the mix. So Joey and I thought it was only appropriate to help him put his best foot forward with a haircut. Mm-hmm. But not just any haircut. Nana went ahead and she chose some to put on the wheel. We have the Hillary Clinton. We have the BTS. We have the mullet. We have some choice haircuts that Joey picked, whatever. We spun the wheel. We gave him a haircut. We gave a little bit of his background because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just trying to get Nana going on her beauty routine here. Mm-hmm. And the second that he walked out of the studio with his haircut, there was like 5 guys by his desk all waiting to get haircuts. I was like, you got to fucking charge for this shit.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. So we're going to get into the 1 month trial Ethan interview and haircut in just 1 second. It's a quick one, but before we do, I got to talk to you guys about HelloFresh. You've heard us do the ad before. HelloFresh delivers pre-portioned ingredients to your door so you get convenience without skimping on quality or quantity. Skip the trip to the grocery store. You don't waste money on excess food. Pick your favorites from 50 different weekly options and skip weeks when you need to. Change your delivery date or update preferences all in the HelloFresh app. I actually have this app. They sent this stuff when they first came on to me, and I've been addicted to it ever since. I can't stop ordering it. Super easy to use, and I don't cook for shit. But this, you literally open a box, the stuff is on dry ice, and you literally just open stuff, pour it in a bowl, mash it up, cook it, put it on the stovetop, do whatever you do. It's awesome. You can do veggie, you can do calorie smart. If you want to bulk, And, I know that's an interesting choice for summer, but that's also something you can do. They got some high protein stuff as well. We love HelloFresh, and right now our listeners, Man Mafia, that's you, if you go to HelloFresh.com/outandabout16 and use code OUTANDABOUT16. I'm going to say that again because I want you guys to use this. Use code OUTANDABOUT16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. Again, go to HelloFresh.com/outandabout16 for 16 free meals and free gifts. I spend probably $15 on a lunch every day.
Mm-hmm.
You do what's 15 times 6?
Yeesh.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, 16 free meals is nice. So I got to get back on the HelloFresh train myself, especially with summer around the corner. That's all we have for that. So I guess what we're going to do now is we're going to get into the 1 month trial Ethan interview, or was it a haircut?
Yeah, it's hard to say exactly, and I had to dip out before the interview ended, so the audio may be a little jumbled, so if it is, I apologize heavily for that.
All good. We'll get some, we don't need to hear Ethan talk anyway. What do you think I'm doing this is like a little trip to the future right now. What do you think I'm doing in Vegas right now?
At this moment?
This will be, say it's 8 a.m. on Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday morning. You will have been there for one night. You won't be awake.
I don't even want to, part of me was like, do I just fly in the day of? Because you saw what happened when Joey was there for one day.
Yeah. If you're awake, it's because you haven't gone to sleep yet.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No. It's going to be a nightmare. And we're going to be vlogging the entire Vegas trip, too. So we have the lovely Gia Marino. Fran from Chicks in the Office came up to me at my desk. She threatened me. Fran said, take care of my sister. I was like, ah. I go, no promises, Fran. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do our best. But she may be at Piranha Nightclub with old Trish and Nan. So we're looking forward to it. Thanks again, guys, for listening and watching. Here's 1 month trial Ethan. Well, that was a lovely interview with Emma Willmann.
Emma Willmann, and you know what? After I just realized after she left, she wrapped up, and I realized we've been friends since 2016. We went through her phones. Now she's dyslexic, and I have enough pills in me to kill a small village. So I think the combination between the two, we completely forgot. We've been fast friends since 2016. I was at one of her shows. We became chummy, and we have a whole text chain in 2016.
What was on it?
Oh, hey, girl, hey, what are you doing here? Come see me at this place, blah, blah, blah. But we've been friends for years, for many moons.
Now, I didn't realize that, well, it was nice to have, feminine energy in here because we don't have a lot of that. I mean, we have Emily, but we want to sound a little bit more butch.
Well, that's why I'm glad that we brought another lesbian in today. Now, man, what was your name?
Ethan.
Ethan. And pronouns?
Oh, your pronouns?
He, him.
Okay.
He, him, great. Now, you were misgendered in the hallway.
I was.
Correct.
So we just wanted to kind of go ahead and take care of that. Now, Ethan here.
I saw him on the internet yesterday.
You did? Where did you see him?
Well, I saw him first I saw him in Dude's Nude.
Okay.
Presenting his hole. And their hole. And then I saw all of Dave Portnoy. It was all a buzz everywhere. He was on Twitter. He was on the Dave Portnoy show. He was on TikTok, all over. So very familiar face. And then he walked in, and what fanfare? Ebony at the front desk said, you used to work here, but you didn't work here, but you did work here. And then the yak got a hold of him. He was there for 45 fucking minutes. I'm just trying to get my segment in with him. He's America's Most Wanted right now. He's America's Yeah, he actually is an America's Most Wanted.
Now, you may have seen this face on some posters saying don't be within 300 feet of a school.
At the post office.
At the post office or any sort of thing. Now, Ethan has an interesting past with Barstool. He came in a couple years ago, interviewed to be Dave's guy, said no, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ethan, and that Dave said no, but they wanted to bring him on another capacity, and then Ethan was just so incredibly lazy that he didn't do anything, and he was eventually fired.
Yeah, what I do. Yeah, it wasn't fired. It was just kind of cut off. Not cut off. My email just got shut down.
That's fired.
Well, yeah, I guess, but there was no formal, hey, you're fired. So I just kind of took it as in stride, I suppose.
And now you're back, and you're going to lead Dave's Island of Misfit Toys.
So I'm told, which is going to be fun, I guess.
You moved to Miami?
Yeah, I mean, he asked me if I wanted to go to Miami. It's like, yeah, sure. I'm living in Southwest Connecticut right now. Yes, that sounds very nice.
Well, you don't have the dark skin, dear.
No,
you're a pale man.
Yeah, I spend most of my day inside, so I don't touch much grass.
Dave Portnoy, I'm his right-hand man as it comes to beauty, grooming, and everything in that realm at Barstool here. So I was brought on to give you a new look for you're going to be part of the entourage. Jay Portnoy comes with a lot of press, a lot of cameras, a lot of selfies,
A lot of pressure.
a lot
as
of
well.
pressure to be in that entourage, and we can't just have you looking basic. I mean, we have to bring your own signature look.
Like
this is
this.
Miami. This
You want
is
to put your best foot forward,
Yeah.
Ethan, and we're
Celebrities.
afraid that this is
Models.
This is models, celebrities.
athletes.
Athletes,
You're gonna
pop
be
stars.
pop stars, paparazzi. You're going to be surrounded by the who's who in the elite, in the world of the elite, and so you have to look according.
And I am a
Accordingly.
little now. Explain to me the inspiration behind the hairdo now, and then explain to me where you want to go, and then we'll hear what Joey has in mind.
It's just my hair. I grew it out because I shaved my head in like August. It was,
Okay.
like, the little
Can we
mental
have a
break.
spin?
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay. That's what we're working with.
Spin. It's a little long. Not very long on the top, but I shaved it and then it just kind of grew out.
So we
haven't touched it.
We
at
need
all.
to trim up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to shave it, but I thought it'd be even better. Now, this is my own idea. Why don't we kind of I know what I would do, but why don't have the wheel decide?
This is we're doing a wheel again.
I think we should let the wheel decide. Now, I did have to ask
Joey
Big
Segments?
Cat they call me Joey Segments. I had to ask Big Cat if we can use the wheel for the second time in a row. So I put on the thing. I put some ideas that we have. I know what my favorite would be. He's already kind of looking like it.
I already see.
So should I read them off?
Yeah, so you're going to basically spin the wheel, and this will decide what haircut Ethan gets.
So the choice is Kate Gosselin. Kate must say, and that'd be very shaved one side and then long and pushed down on the
He's
other
got the
side.
hair for it. You didn't think he had the hair for it.
Yeah, we can have Kim Jong Un
Okay.
from Korea.
Right. Now that's the world's most misunderstood leader, yo.
And speaking of world leaders, BTS. That would
Correct.
be a Korean fuckboy pop star.
Now you're noticing we're going with a very Asian theme.
Yeah.
And, and the reason we're doing that is because you read Asian.
Yeah.
Right.
Next we have Old Man, and that would be where I would just shave this all off and leave the Sideshow Bob clown hair on the sides. That could be a nice look for the summer, but you will have to use suntan lotion on your scalp because it's hot in Miami, and that's right on your dome. Or the Angry Lesbian, which is one of my other favorites.
That's also known as the
Yeah, the Angry Lesbian, and that is just like to assume my gender. You're just outside. You're
green
chaining,
hair,
you're chaining,
yelling at the sky.
You're chaining yourself to
Occupy
a
Wall
fence.
Street.
Yeah, you're just very angry.
We're vegan. We believe in
Or Mullet Daddy, which is it's a lot of all the hipsters are doing right now. Now
Frat
as you
boys
know,
are too.
well, you know that Dave Portnoy likes to hang out with those little TikTokers, and they all have those fuckboys. They all have that little mullet. So I think Mullet Daddy would work too. You could fit right in maybe with Josh Richards or maybe
Bryce Hall.
Bryce Hall.
Or any of the TikTok boys who have OnlyFans and
Yeah.
pleasure
Now, do you have an
themselves on camera.
OnlyFans?
No.
Okay. Can I see your earlobe?
Go ahead.
She fit.
Okay.
She fit.
What if we did a TikTok haircut with a big poof in the front and short everywhere else?
Well, now we're gonna let the wheel decide, and then we'll go
Okay.
from there. So, without further ado, please spin the wheel. What are you hoping for?
I don't know. Not the old man.
Oh, Mullet Daddy.
Mullet Daddy.
Looks like you are gonna be fitting in with the TikTokers down
He'll
there.
be Dana Be- He's like Dana Beers.
All right.
So let's do it.
Let's jump right in.
Oh, jump right in, Joey.
Oh.
Joey's wearing a lapel mic. Ethan, are you
No, it's called
nervous?
a lavo
No,
mic.
no.
What's it called?
Lav. Are you
Okay.
nervous, Ethan?
No.
You don't give a fuck, do you? Are you afraid what Dave is going to say because he's going to see this in comments on your hair? Part of your hair may have actually been like the allure of you because you have this.
Yeah, he did say I looked wild, so that was the thing.
So we don't want to go too. I think we want to leave the mullet a little bit wild. We don't want frat boy.
No.
Look at the hair.
But I am going to give something special to it. I always have a little signature to all my cuts.
Yeah,
Have
no,
you-
I was gonna say, don't be afraid to put a little flair in there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I would see. I'm. Oh God. Oh,
yeah,
no.
it's very. Yeah,
Oh
my hair
no,
is-
Ethan. No. Now this.
Now, I
is
will have to
just-
clip this up.
It's very thin. It's
Is your hair thinning? Are you worried about that?
that's a future Ethan problem. So
Ethan likes to put things to the future.
yeah.
What did you talk about on the Yak? Ethan was on the Yak when this was filmed last week. Spoiler alert for everyone. What did you talk
They were
about?
pretty
on the
much
Yak?
just asking me, what I was doing, if I had plans to come back, that type of thing, and here I am now.
Yeah, you have to leave a bang. You have to leave a bang.
I will, of
You
course.
need a thin bang for Daddy.
Okay.
No, we're actually done. I'm going to leave you in a little butterfly clip with the scrunchie in the back, dear.
Okay.
Now, Ethan, are you dating anyone?
No.
Not yet. Once the ladies see this.
Yeah, well, hopefully.
Joey, describe the texture of the hair to me. How are you feeling? Because you are.
It actually has very great curls texture. Now, this is going
Yeah,
to
I
be
like the curls.
good for wet and wavy, right? For Miami, you probably look really great coming out of a pool. A little salt water will thicken this up a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the salt water is going to do great in Miami. You know, and if you happen to stumble upon one of those African hair braiding stands on the beach, this also will be really good because you know the curl can hold the texture of the braid.
Yeah.
And that's where the salt water is going to come in. And we're going to use wood grooming products to style it.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. I
Do you want me to give Ethan a little spritz of rose water just to kind of make him feel fresh?
Not yet. I'm going to use that in a second.
Apologies. You're the expert. Apologies.
Oh well, no, I don't have any hair. But never mind. I don't have any on my desk. Well, you know what? This does look pretty.
It's pretty. Oh, what? No, this is a very. No, what we're doing right now. This is a very feminine face.
Now we're doing facial feminization surgeries.
Correct.
Now you are transitioning, correct?
Not yet, at least.
Well, buckle up, sister.
All right.
It's a demon we've all dealt with. now that's something my gender.
Okay, so the mullet classic. I'm going to take the sides off.
You're going right in there.
Go around the ear. This all got to come off.
This all has to come off. The interesting part about this is Ethan has been staring through my soul.
No.
He doesn't seem to be worried at all.
No.
Well, he knows I'm gay, so wouldn't you trust a gay person more than a straight person to cut your hair?
No, I would trust anybody to cut my hair.
Oh, okay. So,
Anybody.
that's because you're woke.
What if he came out and he was just like the biggest stud like in the world? Like we gave him a haircut and he was just. I mean, you are the stud already.
But yeah.
Okay, now this is, and now will be coming here with the vacuum.
We're just trying some bulk off here.
Now, Miss, we're just doing. Oh no! The thing is, this is going to be a gorgeous. I want a feminine mullet. I do not want a masculine mullet. I want a cigarette. I want cigarette mom energy.
And now we're going
I
to.
think we're done, right?
No, now he looks like that one that said the N-word. Randy, what's his name? But no, Morgan Wallen. Turn this
He
way.
looks like Morgan Wallen.
I love Morgan Wallen. Now I'm gonna need to. No, it's gonna taper. It's called a taper. Okay.
Would you be open? Would you be open to? I can't even look at you. Would you be open to some facial hair trimming as well?
Yeah, sure. I was kind of going for a metal thing, but yeah.
And then what are we doing with the drapes, dear? Are we leaving those?
That's already taken care of.
What are we doing? What are we doing with the short and curlies?
Don't have to worry about that. It's already taken care of.
You permed?
Yeah.
This is looking cute.
Perfect.
Turn to the side for the folks. Can you see that, Marty?
I don't know if this will ruin the allure of Ethan. Why do I feel like I'm going to get fired for cutting Ethan's hair? If you're listening to this at home, I promise you this is a YouTube episode that you're going to want to see. It's very visual, so I'm going to pause here, and then Joey and I will resume talking in about 5 minutes once the haircut is a little more complete.
Oh, you're looking so cute.
Thank you.
Stop, I'm gonna get boned up. I think I found my new crush. My new office crush. That didn't take long, did it? Just a whisk of the wand. Okay.
All right, we're back for the halfway point here. Now, we are doing a mullet, but I'm noticing something a little bit unique that you're doing here, Joey. Is that an actual mullet?
This is a mullet, but you know what I did is I was getting in there and I realized I couldn't pick between BTS and mullet, so I'm doing a little bit of both. Now watch this. Now she does have a curly fringe, but I think this look with the right outfit could really read nice.
Let me see, Ethan. Oh my lord! You know what? It's reading Whoville. She's reading Cindy Lou Who.
Yes.
However, she's presenting White Trash Cigarette Mom. So
Yeah.
we don't really know.
So I like this as one option. So you can always style it like this, like BTS.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's just get in there and start shopping again.
Okay, on your way.
scrunch. Okay. Get a little texture. Now this is looking real nice.
That actually looks fantastic.
I know. I work here.
This is like
Now
really,
you just
Joey. So tell me.
ease your mind. Okay. So what I did was I went for I didn't realize how handsome he was under this.
I know.
It was like the sides of the hair. It was very,
It was free. It was serving mental hospital.
This, you look 100 times sexier. I'm going to leave this for you now. I want to see how Dave likes this. Now, Uncle Dave has the final say.
Yeah, let's just be very clear. The man who signs our checks decides what haircut you
So I don't know.
get,
He's going to see this. And I don't know if he's going to. Do you think he's going to cuck out Josh Richards and have this one step in? He looks like a fuckboy.
He does. Do you want to see yourself?
Yeah.
Should we take the thing off?
Yeah, take the thing off.
All right.
We'll get in here to mop up.
The big reveal.
Oh my god, you really do look good. Hold this. He looks like
All right.
a fuckboy. You gonna turn the light on? This is the big reveal for Ethan.
Ethan, what do you think of your new haircut?
All
The new Miami Vice for Uncle D, the newest fuckboy Ethan.
Oh, look at him go, Ethan. You look so good.
Now I did add a curl spray to it.
You add a curl. You tease the crown.
I did tease the crown for the little lift. We faded this in. We got some texture, some shine.
Yeah.
Got rid of the Krusty the Clown look.
Yeah.
Yes. Maybe this is what we do at the end of every show. We do a bit of charity.
Yeah, a bit
This
of
is our
charity.
charity
Do you
for
feel
today.
sexier?
Yeah.
You have to feel
for
sexier.
sure.
Now we
You
have to
look
bring-
sexier. You look sexy.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not?
So I think we'll start here. See how Uncle Dave likes it. We're gonna bring him
Right.
around the office now.
Yep.
Get some feedback. What do they think? See what the masses say. And we'll
that's-
judge from there.
I think that's a fantastic idea. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to Emma Willmann for coming by. Thank you to Ethan for coming by. Thank you to everyone for listening to the show. Make sure to go cop yourself some new merch because these are limited, and that says
Yep.
it on the website. We have the sexy seafoam, and we have the
Kanye khaki.
and the
And we'll
Kanye
link
khaki.
that below.
And we'll
the
link that
YouTube
below in the
subscription. If you're not, you
YouTube.
can go to store.barstool.com and buy your own.
Love it. We will see you guys next week. Bye.